point that does make it all happen. Okay, he has broken his leg while he was doing this, and he is also a leg breaker. No, I'm just kidding. anyway, I'll tell you what, Tommy, take it away. Tommy, are you here?
Tommy.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay,
I'll help you out.
That was pretty
that
good.
was really good.
Yeah.
Oh my
I thought it
gosh,
was.
that was really good. There's Tommy.
Yeah, you guys.
Hey, buddy.
Okay,
Okay, let's
take it
do
away,
this.
Tommy. Take it away.
Let's see here. See if you guys can see this. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, yes. Mhm.
Sure can. Go ahead.
Okay, so we have one real quick maintenance thing just to update everyone. Once you log in, if you can click on the shopping mall at the top, just to let you guys know, this will bring, oh, mamma mia. I guess it's not ready yet. In the coming days, we need to have everyone click on the shopping mall because we're passing over your link. And once you click on the shopping mall, it worked that time. That's interesting. But anyway, if you're sending at any emails out of the shopping mall, you have to click this link before you can do that. That way you have it's passing the link over to the shopping mall. And we just need to make sure that everyone clicks on that shopping mall. And if you get an error, just go back, hit back like I did, and try it again. Not sure what happened with that error, but we have it recorded, so I will send that to them. If that makes any sense. But I have some great news tonight, though. So for our back office here, if you automatically go to your overview area, and when you're going to your overview area, your downline appears here, and this is just my testing account. So we have I have two people under testing referral 2. I have testing April, and I have testing April _2. And if you click beside each one of the people, you can see you can gift them web clicks. It automatically puts their name in. You can't change their name. You know, sometimes I wish I could change people's names, but you know, some people don't spell their last names right. You know, they miss an E on the end. But
Like Wayne Mead.
right. And this should automatically populate 1 through 10 web clicks, and it shows you the cost of the web clicks beside the amount. I mean, it's beside the amount of web clicks, you know, the current price. And after 1 through 10, then it starts. It's gonna. Well, actually, I've actually bumped it up to 1 through 28, to be honest with you. Then it starts going in 25 increments. And this account, well, it does show it. There's going to be odd amounts in here, like 68 for $51. And we want that. I wanted to put that in there to match up with if you were going to buy 51, you know, to match up with a package. I just wanted to kind of explain that. If someone is wanting to match someone or, you know, help them out, you know, if they were going to buy a silver package, you can match that package up to, so this goes up to $93.75. And so this account has it has $102 in it. So it only goes up to the level you have in your commissions. And
Nice.
but I mean, if you had, if you're balling like Dave, you can go way up there. But it's messing with you.
So you mentioned up to your commissions. Here I see 93, but you showed 102 in your commissions and your earnings.
Correct. So if I'm incrementing by 25,
Okay.
so I would be up to 150. And let's take a peek at that. So let's see here. 150. So I would need, no, that's not right. 150 divided by 75 cents. And what's wrong with my math here? Anyway, I don't have enough commissions to have any more than that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just had a quick question about that page that you were on, the request page. How long does it take for PayPal to go through?
PayPal right now is we're currently on hold due to phase passing, and we're working with the attorneys to try to clear that up. I don't know if anyone else wants to try to explain that, or I can try if you want me to.
Was Andy
So
gonna
how
talk
do
about
you
that tonight?
withdraw right now?
Yeah, what are you saying?
Yeah.
Sorry, Tommy, I missed what you said.
What was Andy going to talk about that tonight in tonight's call?
Andy's gonna speak at the end, so
Yeah, he'll talk about that this evening.
yeah, I missed what he said, so I can't tell you if he will or not, but I guess he will.
He was asking about any type of PayPal, I guess, payment requests. And I know we're currently not processing any of those because the account was under review
Oh, yeah,
due to phase passing.
right, Andy, he'll say something about that
Yes.
tonight, so.
So how do you withdraw right now?
Well, we'll discuss it. We'll have that. Andy will discuss that tonight.
Yes.
Our next speaker will be talking about that.
Okay.
Okay. So
I'm sorry, can I ask you a quick question? When you do a pay it forward for someone, do you referral commission on that by referring somebody and they join? Do you get the commission in your back office?
yes, let me go ahead and
Okay.
show that actually.
Oh.
So trying to figure out how I can show this without getting to, let me take my account over here and log into it there. Okay, so I'm gonna log into the second level here. So the testing April 1. And I'll show that to everyone before I. And one other thing about this is we did have a couple of issues where people were having an issue not getting the commissions on it. And I put this into a something called a stored procedure where it either does all or none. So I have logged into testing April 1 now. Let's just make sure. Testing April, that's testing April with no _2. And so I look at my earnings, $7. So I'm going to switch back to testing testing April 2. Let's check that out. No, what? I didn't do one of them in the Cognito. I did them. inappropriately. Let me open up an incognito window. I apologize for the delay.
I'll play some elevator music while you're.
I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah.
I really try to prepare for these kind of things, and all it takes is one person to throw me off.
Oh, I'm sorry,
No,
Tommy.
no. I'm so glad you did though.
But
So let
you-
me make sure I am in April here. So let's go to April 2 here.
And we
Okay.
do, okay, go ahead.
Okay. So I have April 2 here, and I have April 1 here. Okay. So what I want to do is I have $7 with April. And so I'm going to go to April. Let's check out April 2 real quick. So April 2 has negative $33. So April 2 has 45 web clicks. April 1 has $7. So I'm gonna go to overview. I'm gonna go to give April 2. I'm gonna give her the maximum amount, $6.75. Send now. Now when I click on earnings, you see how it went down. It went down to $1.58. So, and I should be able to see
Hey, Tommy, the
the
screen that you're
commissions.
sharing is very tiny. You're not seeing the screen that you're sharing.
The screen I'm sure-
Somebody has some terrible background. I can't.
Right, we need to mute
because
the-
the screen is full screen. You can't mute it.
Can you guys see my?
Manita, you need to mute yourself. Manita, you need to mute yourself. Thank you.
Can you see the can you see my screen?
I got full screen.
Okay, good. So do you see where I just purchased that $6.75 for April 2, and I instantly got the commissions on it.
Mhm.
And now I'm going to go over to April 2, and we were at 45 web clicks. Let's click on details again. And now we're sitting at 74 web clicks. So it's instantaneous.
Sweet.
Now, what happened for the ones that we had the other day purchased for someone and we did not get our referral? So will we just let,
And I paid a lot for these.
are we sending a support ticket or it'll automatically fix itself?
Okay, so you are Sheila. When I
Sheila-
pass this
Sheila
over,
Ramsey.
I will go ahead and take a look at your account.
No, I think it's under Abdel's. Abdel,
Hey, guys, I hate to break
Yeah.
this up, but yeah, we're gonna do support questions, because our main speaker,
Some other
Barry,
time, please,
right,
yeah.
that's what
Yeah.
I think,
Yeah.
sending support.
Did you guys
Barry's bedtime is at 9:30, so we gotta get this on the road.
No,
do you guys get the gist of how to process the purchase with commission?
Yeah, look, yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, we'll send
looks
it.
simple.
Good.
Ticket. Thank you.
Okay. Take it away, Dave.
Okay, but I'm gonna turn it back to Mike and let Mike introduce Barry, our main speaker tonight. Barry and I, we go way back. Awesome guy. And Mike, I'll let you introduce him.
Yes, awesome. Dave, come on, you know him a little better than me. Awesome is an understatement.
Yes.
Yeah, when it comes to videos, I mean, come on, we've all looked negatively on the word guru. In this case, no, we are so blessed to have Barry as part of a major part of the VEMA business. We just are. And so, yes, I'm very excited to introduce Barry as our key speaker this evening. Barry, if you would, take it away.
Oh, stop it. Stop.
No, I'm
Okay.
not gonna stop.
Carry on, carry on.
Truth is the truth. Truth is the truth.
Thank you very much, guys. Hey, it is a beautiful Thursday here in Florida. 80 degrees, I think, as Mike was saying. Feels like 47. It's gonna get cold this week, so I had to add that in there. But hey, we don't have a chat window in here, I guess, in this view that I'm seeing, because I like to make sure that everybody's kind of paying attention and we're interacting with each other, kind of communicating. That way you know that what I'm throwing out there, people are receiving. So I don't know what we're gonna do about that. Is there a chat window or not, Mike? Any idea?
Yeah, if you tap on your, well, I'm on my phone and you can see participants. And
Yeah, there we
to the
go.
right of it is
All right,
more.
I got it. Thanks, Dave. Got it.
Okay, bye.
Okay, folks, let's see who's, well, let's just ask this question. Who's fired up about Vima? Who wants to make money with Vima? And who wants the easiest way to introduce others to Vima? Easier than you've ever done before. How many people have a difficult time talking to people about any business you've been in the past? I know there's some out there.
I wish you could see my hands waving in the air.
Yes,
I wish
we
you could see
do.
my hands
Yes,
waving
we
in the
do.
air.
Get on.
All right.
Show us, Barry. Show us, Barry.
You got it. Tommy, are you able to bring up that page that we've been kind of messing around with? What Tommy's going to bring up here, hopefully for me. Are you
Yeah, I
able to do it,
text
Tommy?
Tommy the URL. Tommy
Knows what it is. Start.mybema.com.
Right. Mhm.
Oh, if you text me something, you might need to verify
Yeah.
with me.
Right.
I called, brother.
All right, folks. Hey, first off, hey,
All right.
thank you very much for everybody that's gone ahead and responded. I really appreciate that. You know, we are one big family here with Vima. We all want to, you know, make every call, you know, we want to find some value in. We want to have fun on these calls. We want to get to know each other because we're all in this together, building a business, you know, that's going to last. We want the longevity. And, you know, friendships matter. Some of my best friends are people that I've met online and I've never met in person, but I've known them for years and years and years. So again, thank you very much for everybody who has commented there. Well, Tommy's bringing up this page here. What we want to do is put together what's going to look pretty simplistic to some of you, but when you understand the reasoning behind it, the thought process, you're going to, I think, quickly realize that this really is going to be a very good tool for not only bringing in income into Vima, which is what we're always striving to do, is bring in as many sources of income as we can, which all y'all like, because that all goes back to everybody in the form of website rentals, web click income, whatever you want to call it. Tommy, come on, let's go. We're getting impatient.
I just texted Dave. I said, you didn't send me the text, man.
You know, Tommy, it's the page you set up for me. Start.mybema.com.
Oh man, I apologize.
Yeah.
That's
I
all
was
right.
wondering what was taking so long. You just didn't hear me. It's okay.
It's all right.
I know you know this one. And
just go ahead and share it.
Yeah, share it, please.
Yeah, Tommy, I apologize. I sent it to my other phone that I just had.
There we go. Right on.
Hey.
Thank you, Tommy.
Yeah.
Okay, folks, what you're seeing right here, you're looking at, you're going, oh, what is all that gum? Barry's hyping something up, and all I see is a Vima logo, a search bar, and a few square boxes. All right, what we're seeing on the surface may not seem like much as we're talking right now, but that search bar right there happens to be an income producer for Vima. That Amazon link, income producer for Vima. That web hosting, income producer for Vima. What we're doing here is we've created a start page. Okay, when you open your browser to go get online, if you're using a desktop PC, and I don't need an answer on this, but you probably have some page that's your default start page for your browser. Maybe just a simple Google search bar. It may be, if you're using Microsoft Edge, it may be the Microsoft search bar. Firefox, a little bit different, but everybody has a start page by default on their browser, even if you're online, even if you're on your cell phone or a desktop. Okay, so here's what we're doing. Okay, as a collective, and I've mentioned this the last time I was on the call, as a collective, we have a lot of power. We can do a whole lot as a collective. We've seen collectives throughout history that have been able to accomplish great things. We are a collective of like-minded people, and we're going to be able to do great things as well. So first thing we want to do is go ahead and set this page, and we're going to continue to work on this. It's not the finished product, but we want to set this page as our home page on our browser. That way, when we're going ahead and if we're going to go to Amazon to shop like most people do, click on the Amazon link. That way it pulls income back for Vima. The web hosting thing, don't worry about right now. We're going to get into that down the road because that's going to be a whole nother segment of things that are going to be able to bring money in for Vima. So twofold. One, we're going to all have this as our start page. We're going to add more links on here, Twitter, Instagram, some other social sites. We're also going to add a positive news, positive message for the day content below, because we want people to stick to this page. Okay. So actually, step one is going to be us. Step two, and here's where the real power comes in for y'all that have a hard time introducing people to a business, is this is a page that you're going to have the easy ability to go to your friends, your families, your neighbors, whoever it may be, and simply say, you know, to your, I don't know, hey, Joe, listen, I really, you know, I just want to know if you could do me a favor. I'm involved in a home-based business. It's really helping my family and myself out. And just want to know if you could help us out by using our start page on your computer. You know, you probably shop at Amazon, you probably do some different things, eBay, you know, and when you go shop at those, if you just go ahead and use our links that you'll see on the start page, it helps me and my family out, make more money, you know, build our income from home. Okay. Now, one of two things are going to happen. Well, one of three things, but chances are they're probably going to say, well, sure, send me the link and you'll be able to do that. But two, it's also an easy way to kind of introduce them to Vima without actually talking to them about making money from home. Okay. If you're just letting them know that, hey, this is helping me and my family, that's going to open it up to them being able to talk to you about, well, hey, what's it about? Okay. And if that comes up, we're going to have a series. We're going to have a email and video series that you're going to be able to send them, which basically is going to be, you know, because when it comes down to it, not a lot of people are really good marketers and not really good about talking about businesses. That's just the way, you know, it's by nature. So it's much easier if you can say, well, hey, Joe, you know, that, you know, I'm glad you asked about the business. I'll send you an email on it. Look through it. You know, if you're interested, let me know. Play it low key, always play low key, never high pressure. So number one, if we have our friends and our family and our neighbors and folks, the more people we have that just use this as their start page. And again, this is not the final product. I just want to give you an idea of where we're going here. That those people using it, clicking the Amazon links, clicking the different links that bring back affiliate commissions. That's all money just coming in, right? Without us having to do anything. Two, gives you a very simple way to introduce others to Vima by simply, you know, asking them to use the bar. One thing that I like to tell people is, you know, listen, I'm, you know, I know you work a full-time job, you're set, you've got all the money you need. But I'm in a business, you know, that's really helping myself and my family, right? So if you're telling somebody that they have everything they need, you're kind of taking the opportunity away from them at that point, in which case you usually find that they're like, no, what do you got going on there? You're going to find more times than not, they're going to be asking you what it's all about. That's just the way it works. So I like low pressure sales. I'm not a high pressure type person. I'm not a hypey type person. I just like to kind of low key everything. And this is a great low key way that we can get the word about Vima out to others without actually screaming, hey, you want to join a business? Hey, you need to make more money. Hey, you got to take a look at this, because that's all we've done in the past. So again, just real quick, this is the start of the page. The other thing about the content, what we're going to do is add positive content. People see enough bad news throughout the week, every day. So we're going to be adding in positive news articles down below the links that you're going to be seeing up at the top of the page, because we know that the demographic for Vima is a little bit older. We don't see a lot of 20-year-olds in Vima, but we do see a little bit older generation who likes to read good news type stories. Well, the way this will be set up, mixed in or within those good news stories, will be Google ads as well that get clicked on, which will also generate more money coming back. So hopefully that's clear enough for everybody. Y'all have a general idea of what's going on here. So you're going to, just to recap quickly, when this is done, We want everybody to set this as their start page, either on their cell phones, and I'll have videos that show you how to do this. Start pages on your cell phones or your desktop computers. Use the links that are on there to go shop with, to buy with, whatever it may be, because they'll all generate income back. And that, of course, helps everybody. And then, of course, from there, we're going to go ahead and introduce it to, or, invite our friends, family, neighbors, and we'll do some, and I'll do some videos as well to remind y'all on the way to present this, properly present this page to other people. That's going to give you the best chance of them, one, saying, sure, I'll do that for you, or two, saying, sure, I'll do that for you, but I also want more information about Vima because I'd like to make some more money. So with that, Tommy, can we bounce back to a chat window so we can see if that's resonating with the folks here? Are they okay with that, or should we just scrub this whole silly thing? And
You're getting some real positive feedback, Barry.
I'm in my 20s, man. What are you talking about?
well, you don't count, Tommy. There's some young bucks around, but okay, folks. All right, so does this make sense to y'all? I mean, it makes a really easy way to introduce Vima. I know for a lot of us on here, we've been doing this a long time, and it gets to a point where you're like, okay, I've been one business to the next business to the next business, and it's time to just plant my feet, stop moving around, and grow with one business that's really going to produce for me. And Vima's it. I mean, what we're doing here, you guys, we haven't even scratched the surface of the things that we've got planned here. There's
4 years ago.
We got a lot of stuff going, so that's coming up. So for everybody to be excited about. So with that, Dave, go ahead. I'll say if anybody got any specific questions.
Yeah, hey, Barry, I just want to say one thing about that. What Barry's produced here, guys, what he's done for us is that there's a lot of people, most people, that aren't marketers or don't feel like they're marketers and maybe not comfortable talking to people or whatever. But this approach is a completely different approach. And for people that don't have leads or that don't know who to talk to, this kind of opens the door to people, friends, family, and et cetera, coworkers or whatever. But yeah, it's an easy approach. People want to help people. So when you ask and come from a point of asking for help, the way Barry explained it, I think it's going to be a great opening for a lot of people that aren't necessarily marketers and pay for leads and call people and things like that. This is a real easy way to bring them in the back door. So I'll let you talk, buddy.
Yeah, because the last thing you want to do anymore is really start pounding people about business. And as a lot of us, they've been in different businesses over the years. How many of your friends and family see you come, they're like, oh God, what are you into now? What's the next business? What's the, they've heard it time and time again.
Right.
And this way, you're not even talking about the business. All you're asking them to do is listen. Hey, I'm involved in something, has nothing to do with you. I just, it's doing well for myself and my family. And all I'm asking is if you'll just use our start page, because that continues to help us and help our business grow. That's it.
Right.
If you stop it there.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, they're probably like, darn, I'm not being sold on another business. Okay. So so anyway, anybody got any questions, anything? I mean, it should be pretty straightforward, but if there's any questions at all, let me know. Tommy, holler those out, or Dave, holler those out if there is. Everybody good with this? Everybody?
Hey, Barry.
Yeah.
There's a few questions in here, including one from, Derek White. It says, what's your time frame on getting that implemented?
What's today? Thursday. This next week, we'll have it ready to go.
Following week?
Yeah, it's following week. Yep.
Awesome. That's amazing. I cannot.
Yeah. There's a couple things we're waiting on approval on some affiliate links, just affiliate systems that that have gone out. We have to apply for a lot of these, and there's been a switch up with some of the. Without getting too deep into it, Commission Junction used to be kind of the main company that was like the approval for being an affiliate with different things. Now there's another company that's kind of moved into that space. So I'm finding that a lot of the companies are all working with them. So you have to go through this approval process and you wait for them to come back and go, yep, you're approved, or no, you're not. So we're just working through those. That's the only holdup. Otherwise they'd have them. If I was approved from all of them today, we'd be a lot further. But anyway, yeah, coming to this next week, we'll be ready to go.
Wow. I just asked what the time frame was. That was like asking my wife, what are we having for dinner? And she
That's-
rambled on for like 10 minutes, you know, I was like, I don't know.
You're digging a hole.
Yeah, dig it a hole. No.
The great thing
Oh,
though,
man.
like
you, Barry.
every penny is going back to everyone. I mean, it's like that's outside
Yeah.
income.
That's wild, buddy, isn't it, Tommy?
That's what we've been wanting. I mean, that's what we're ready for.
Yeah.
And some of these do very, very well when it comes to the referral commissions that come in. You'd be surprised at how much comes back. You know, it adds up really fast. So those are going to be
Right.
be good. And the other thing to keep in mind too, this page is never going to be a static page. It's always going to be updated with new information and maybe new articles. We can at any time drop just a little quick note that says, hey, if you're using this page and would like to pick up some extra money extra money, check out this call we're doing this weekend. You know, it's there for one day. We take it back off, you know, because we don't want to keep throwing join Vima, you know, people. We don't want that to be the main purpose of the page, but at any given time, we can just throw little things in there to catch people's attention. The same way is like with the hosting, we may put a little thing underneath the hosting banner that says something effective, you know, ever thought about building your own website to make money, you know, selling your own products, or, you know, some little thing, you know, click here to watch this video, you know, something like that. So we can put little messages underneath some of these affiliate programs that'll bounce them back to us, but, you know, it's on them. If they click it, okay, cool. But we're not overdoing the pushing a business on people, you know, so but we want to keep it a real positive, sticky page, and we'll come up with as many things as I can come up with that'll keep people listen, YouTube, everybody, the whole key that everybody out there with their websites has is keeping people on their site. Well, we want to keep people on the start page as long as possible, or at least coming back to it as often as we can get them to. So
yeah. And I can help you out with that, Barry. Also.
Hey, Barry, you're doing a great job. It's all about traffic. That's what people got to understand. It's all about traffic.
Right, absolutely. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Look at Facebook. Facebook, everybody signs up free, right? Could you imagine if everybody closed their account down? What's going to happen to Facebook?
Was it?
It's
what's
about
the old
traffic. So if we move a lot of traffic, and this is what you're doing for us, we appreciate that.
What's the old website? MySpace. I mean, just look, no traffic.
Yeah,
Right.
Exactly. It disappeared.
Yeah, but traffic is the key, and that's kind of where I'm coming from, is looking at different ways that we can bring traffic in. And I mentioned before on the last call that I was on and this is one that we're still working on here, is putting together the live lessons site so people can. This will be a monthly. People sign up at a monthly package cost. You know, the outside, the public. What I'm looking at is things that we can set up that the general public are interested in. They're spending their dollars within whatever the site is. Those dollars come into Vima that support, of course, the members of Vima. So we're still on track, moving along with the live lessons side. That'd be guitar lessons, second language lessons, you know, those different type things. That's going to do really well. I know, because there's nothing like it out there that's actually live. So we'll be doing that from the studio here, where people can go ahead and, you know, they'll come in one day a week or evening, whatever the schedule is, and do the lessons. So that's going to be really good. That's in the works as well. So we're just taking it one step at a time and moving forward. So
yes, thank you, Barry.
Yeah,
That's great.
So back to you guys.
Okay, great. Yeah, Mike.
Okay, geez, Barry. Wow. I mean, come on, guys, all of you, guys and gals. What a company. That's all I can say is, what a company. I hope that you can see the short-term, mid-term, long-term forecast for Vima. It's incredible. And you know what, I'll tell you what, our next speaker is someone that, of course, we all dearly love, and who really is the head of all of this. And I know we've all been anxious to hear from him, so I'm not going to say much of anything anymore, other than we're so glad, so blessed to be able to hear from him. Andy, if you would, take it away, my friend.
Okay, Mike, thanks. Hi, folks. It's, I tell you, it's great to be back with you. I'm doing much better now. And I certainly appreciate all the emails, the cards, flowers that I received. I appreciate that very much. And Barry, that was tremendous. I'll tell you, if we could clap for you, we would. And that, we're looking forward to that. That's going to really add a lot. I was able to spend time by myself with Faye in the funeral home Tuesday, and after praying with her, my spirit became very, very peaceful. And I'm ready now to get back to work because Faye is ready to see me start producing again. She wants to see this company to be super successful. We had a beautiful marriage. We went everywhere together. And we had a date night every Friday night. And we built our marriage on love and trust. And our trust for each other was beyond reproach. And you know, trust is very important in any kind of relationship. Even in selling or operating a business, trust is very important. When you ask for a sale from a prospect, they're going to judge you whether your proposal is fair, if it meets their wants, and if you can be trusted to deliver what you promised. If you mess up on any one of these points, you can be assured that prospect will have a hard time trusting you again. And what's even more damaging, they tell their experience to other people. Now, I'm going to always be transparent with you, and I'll let you know what's going on. And right now, we have a challenge that we're working through. Faye set up the Vima bank account, and she was the only signator on the account. And when Faye passed away, the bank froze the account until we could get the proper paperwork to the Florida State Department showing that she was removed as secretary and signator of the account and that I was added. Well, this was all completed this afternoon. I took certified copies of the paperwork from the State Department to the bank this morning. And the branch manager, they had to send the paperwork to the bank attorney so he can make sure that everything is in order before the bank can unfreeze the Vima account. And that should be any day. Creative Retailing Services is where we have another account. And that's a company that Faye and I started back in 1998 for selling credit card processing to merchants. And we did this for a number of years, then stopped selling because competition had caused the profit margins to decrease to the point that it just wasn't profitable anymore to pay salespeople. But the residual income was great. Matter of fact, I continue getting residuals even today. Now, when I went on vacation, I came off of the bank account on Creative Retailing Services. So Faye was the only signature on that account. And I sold my book through Creative Retailing Services, which we allowed to become outside income for Vima. Now we have about $250,000 in both accounts. We got plenty of operating capital, but we just can't get to it right now. But to get the money released in CRS, we must have a hearing with the judge. My attorney filed the papers today to make that happen. And we don't know how long that'll take. We don't know how long that it'll take before he sets the hearing up. But the problem was that Faye didn't have a will. We had just finished her will about 2 months ago, but we never had it notarized. Therefore, it's void, and that's the delay with CRS. And let me say this, folks, get your will in order. You never know what will happen and when it's going to happen. And most people procrastinate on a will. We did. But I'm not a procrastinator. I don't procrastinate. I go ahead and get things done. But I was on one of the most important documents that you'll ever have. But folks, this is just a bump in the road. I had a huge challenge with the previous company after we've been operating for about 6 months. The software and the website went haywire. I had the website developed in India because of the savings. But because of the problem with the software, we had to shut down for 90 days and develop a new website. And that's when Tommy got involved. And during this 90-day period, people kept telling me, said, Andy, you'll never resurrect that company. Said, you can't do it. But with God, all things are possible. And I kept all the members updated on the progress. And when we got ready to start up at the end of 90 days, 99% of the members started with me. And they became happy campers. The 1%, they had nothing but regrets. The 99% didn't lose trust. They continued to believe. And the challenge that we have now is nothing compared to having to stop operating for 90 days. We worked through that with great success. And we'll do the same thing with VEMA. But it'll be much easier to do with VEMA. So don't make the same mistake. Don't make a mistake. Don't lose trust. Continue believing. And just keep moving forward, and you'll be a happy camper.
Yes, sir.
Dave?
Amen, Andy. Thanks, buddy. That's awesome news.
I want to put something in here.
Let's close this. What, Tommy?
Coming in off the gate from the previous company, 300 members. I mean, we're over 3,000. I think we're a strong family.
Oh yeah.
And, I really believe in this.
Yeah, we're going to tear this up, buddy. Right now we have such a strong base, and the way we're doing this, we're taking our time, we're doing things right. And of course, like Andy said, you get bumps in the road, but that's just entrepreneurship, guys. I mean, the challenge, I mean, I guess the key thing is, and I know Andy, he just expects success. It's just no other way you can think. And I kind of try to do that too as my mentor. I love Andy, and I've learned that from him, where you just expect success, and it doesn't matter what happens. You know, whatever happens, you go around it, under it, over it, or through it, and make it happen. And that's what we're doing. And we'll be back, and we'll be back big. And what Barry's introduced tonight, and that's just a scratch on the surface of what's about to happen, what's going to happen. And I keep saying this, guys, this company will evolve every month, every week, every year. We will constantly be adding things that people have never seen before. And we're going to have a smorgasbord of things that's going to attract people from every niche market you can think of around the world. And we will be a household name. We will be the company that replaces Amazon, as far as I'm concerned. So guys, let's just leave it at that. Let's have a fantastic week. And it's great welcoming Andy back. We're gonna kill this thing and get back on track. And Barry's gonna continue to do some things. And we'll hear from Barry again because he's adding things and he has great ideas and just a lot of knowledge in the marketing field, as you see. So guys, God bless everybody. I guess we'll just close this out. It's 9:46. And let's come back and continue to enroll people and watch for the new stuff that appears in the back office. And what Tommy did this week, guys, with that, with the gifting, which is fantastic, Tommy. I mean, that was awesome what you did there, buddy. And we were waiting for that for a long time, and you knocked it out of the park. So guys, let's all just praise God.
Dave, one
yeah.
second. One
Yeah,
second,
right.
Dave. The promotion ends tonight. Is there any promotion continue or it's just that finish or what? Is there any promotion?
You know what? Thanks for reminding us on that. Yeah, I was talking to Andy. We never really come to a conclusion. Andy, what do we want to do? Maybe one more week for right now?
One more week of 75 cents.
Okay.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
All right. Awesome. Dave, this is Christina Orchid out in Sedona, Arizona. May I say something?
Sure, Christina.
Okay. Yeah, I won't feel good unless I say this, express my feelings to you, Andy. I just want to tell you how sorry I am that you lost your wife, but I'm so comforted knowing that you will meet up with her in heaven someday. And as a Christian, a believer, I will meet her too. But I have to tell you, when you sent out that newsletter earlier this week, your wife had a passion for two of the things that are so important in my life as a Christian, and that was a heart for Israel. And also, I have always been a strong supporter for countries who do not have clean drinking water. That has always been something that's been on my heart. But I have to tell you, Andy, I have been in this industry for 52 years, and I have never felt as strong about a company as I do with Vima. I don't look at it as something that will make me a lot of money. I am doing that right now with Vima. But what's more important to me is to carry on your wife's dream, because her dreams are my dream. And I know that everybody out there, we know God wants us to, each one of us, to be just have a prosperity in our lives for ourselves and our family and for other people. But I just have to tell you, Andy, I wish I met Faye. I really do. I'm sorry I didn't, but like I said, I will someday in heaven. So I just want to thank you. I want to thank everybody who's a part of Vima. And I am dedicating the rest of my life to Vima. I am not doing anything but focusing on this business, not only for myself and my family, but for Faye and everybody else that I can introduce to it. So thank you, Andy, and God bless you. And like I said, God, may he comfort you as you go through this process of knowing that Faye is not here with you right now, but you will be with her in heaven someday. So thank you.
Well
Okay.
said, Christina.
Thank you for that beautiful message, Christina.
Amen. Amen.
Amen. Great words, Christina.
Appreciate that. That was beautiful.
Yeah,
Great
awesome.
words.
Thank
Andy,
you.
we just want to say we love you. We standing with you. We praying for you. And I just pray that everyone that's on this line will keep the faith. Keep the faith.
Amen.
Keep the faith.
Absolutely.
God bless everyone.
In closing, real quick, have you ever driven down the road and seen a sign that said bump? And then you go on and you thought, I didn't feel it. Same thing, guys. Same thing. Okay. Same identical thing as here.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
Okay. Good night, everybody.
Hey,
Take
guys.
care. God bless you all.
Good night.
God
Let's
bless you.
go kill it. Let's